So what's the history of why you started the ride?
So my good friend Adelaine, this is her right there. It's called the Adelaine Project.
The Adelaine Project, okay.
That was the first name for this ride.
And who is that? A girl?
So that is a girl. That's a really good friend of mine. Her parents are aunt and uncle to me.
Okay.
And so about 5 years ago, she got bit by something. She didn't know what.
Yeah.
And then after that, she had all these ridiculously crazy symptoms. So for 2 years, she was treated for ALS, which she didn't have.
Right.
And 18 different doctors told her different things.
Because they were grasping at we don't know why your energy.
They don't want to sound stupid, so they you have this, we'll put you on this, and she just kept getting worse. And a couple of them told her that she was insane and making it up.
Yeah.
So she sat through a couple 8-hour psychological evaluations to prove to her that she was not crazy like you, but crazy.
Yeah.
And making up like paralysis and stuff.
Yeah.
And so after that, she said, you know what, forget this, for lack of a better word. And went to the States, got tested for Lyme. She had Lyme. At that point, it was too late.
So I can't believe it. She went to get psychological testing just to show that, you guys, I mean what I say.
They wanted to prove to her that she was insane, and she wanted to prove to them that she wasn't. So she sat through it.
Like you think I'm making this up?
Yeah,
like it's psychosomatic.
Yeah, they would say, listen, it's on your head. I need you to go home and stop thinking about this.
Yeah.
And then it'll stop.
Oh, well, that's the whole idea behind Crazy Larry. How I kept the nickname. I just keep the nickname Crazy Larry, and then try to do as many nice things as I can. That's how I got the award for all of Alberta. In the volunteer award in this valley for 7 years in a row. Wow. You know what I mean? Call me Crazy Larry, and a lot of people go, but you're not crazy, for God's sakes. I mean, you have some crazy fun, but I said, so I want to keep the name, trademark it, like Lyle Lovett has his hair, Dolly Parton has her boobs, and I thought I want to get people to remember why I helped kids and why I helped the youth, because they need a break. Yeah. People are always nickel and diming the kids. And now there's little fundraisers like Lyme Disease, and there's other diseases that people don't know about. ALS and Mito Canada. I always ride for Mito Canada and help them out. And there's a lot of diseases that people just don't know about. It's almost like if I don't have it, well, then I'm not worrying about it.
Yeah, and that's what set us off, was that I saw one of my best friends kind of just get turned away by a healthcare system that's supposed to be there for us.
Yeah.
And then we were already going to start doing it then. And I was like, well, if she's the only one in the entire world with it, it's still a worthwhile cause, right?
Yeah.
And then
everybody counts.
Started finding out that just in Canada, thousands of people have it.
And there's a lot of people that have it in Bow Valley.
Right here, exactly.
And they're all lethargic. They have no energy, and they're going, I'm just going to go down another health food store and get this energy drink or get this ginger. And really, they never got tested for Lyme disease.
Yeah, and one of the saddest things that we just learned is that, maybe you can guess this, but what's the leading cause of death for Lyme disease patients?
I don't know.
Suicide.
They just start
because everyone tells you you're insane, you don't know what's wrong with you.
And you just get...
And if you have cancer, people are sympathetic to you, right?
Yeah.
And it's
oh, I'm so sorry.
Exactly, but if you have Lyme, people are like, it's Lyme,
whatever, you're nuts.
You're just suck it up and
Yeah, and like me, I've got my second series of blood tests, and they still don't know.
Yeah.
And I got bit with a tick, right, on my shoulder blade.
That's the worst, because you can't see it, right?
I couldn't see it, and then all of a sudden I had a 3-inch round. It was blue, it was pink, it was yellow. And I was like, oh, he really nailed me, eh? Yeah. And so that was, I said, can you look it up in medical archives when I got bit? She goes, April 10th, 2010. And I was like, well, so maybe not. And I go, but then again, there's a lot of things. I had a traumatic accident, and it really, shit kicked my immune system, and,
That's what sets it off, right?
Exactly. And that's what sets off MS. It's the same way. It needs a real hard stressor.
It weakens your body's resistance to it.
Yes.
When you have something like that happens. Even I'm one of the things that put her under was she ran a marathon. And it was after the marathon that because after that your body's just
it gets sucked.
To fight it. And it was after that she never really came back from that, and that was something not right.
So is she okay now?
No, she's showed.
How is it? How does it work?
It's hard for me to talk about, but she can barely stand up and give you hugs. She can't come outside. Like if we were to do an event like this,
Yeah.
she wouldn't be able to come out to it.
Really? Because so she's really gotten nailed from the Lyme disease.
So one of the symptoms is that cognitive stimulation.
Yeah.
Your body can't handle it. So sound like me putting a cup down on the table.
Yeah.
Will throw her into seizures and cause her so much pain.
Really?
Trying to read will do the same thing.
So did she get treated for the Lyme?
Not until it was way too late. Not until 2 years after the fact. Not to 18 doctors. That was the story.
And then they found out for sure she had Lyme, and then it was
because she said, "Forget Canada, I'm going to the States."
So she went to the States and got that. What is it called? That I something that she talked about. Yeah.
Daniel, did you tell Michelle she's staying here?
Yeah, she lives here. She's staying here.
Okay, let's get going. We gotta get going.
You gotta get going.
Well,
Time. It's time.
these guys need to rest.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We got a big day.
Move on.
Thank you so much.
Yo, it's so nice to meet you.
Appreciate it.
So nice to meet you. Give you a hugs. Yeah.
Hugs,
Buddy. Yeah. And good. Yeah. God bless to you guys. Come on, give me a hug. Yeah. Suck it up, Buttercup. Crazy Larry hug. I feel the love, man.
You're gonna be up. So if we got you on Facebook, we can see how you're doing with the race, right?
Well, I said I told Michelle I resigned myself to the fact that I'm out of shape. I don't have the finances, but between now and June 12th, if I was to get the finances, I go out for a couple long rides to say Jasper, and I feel like with all these vitamins, and I'm able to get an emergency set of bags made for my bike and fix the bike up, and you know what I mean? It's not about the money, it's just about in shape, and I'm not so bad. Then maybe I might see if I can make it to the border, or let's just go into it. I'm not racing, I'm just going to see if I finish.
Yeah.
And then have some fun.
Take care of yourself.
Thank you very much.
All right, Crazy Larry live on location, and these guys are leaving right about now, and they're going to go back for their journey and get some rest, and
yeah, no worries.
such a pleasure. I hope you guys learned a lot about Lyme disease, and I did too. Go look on the website and
rideforlyme.ca, and we're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as Ride for Lyme.
And don't forget, take heed to what he was saying about Lyme disease. You never know, it's the hidden disease. You might have it. Go get checked and look at the symptoms. Ciao. Crazy Larry live on location.
Yeah, baby.